We live in the most crowded era in history. Cities are dense, streets teem with people, networks overflow with sounds and images. Imagine a sidewalk where voices rise from phones every moment, or a screen always filled with faces. Rarely is a person truly alone, yet loneliness has become one of the deepest experiences of modern humans. A loneliness that stems not from the absence of others, but from the lack of real connection with oneself, with others, and with the world, as if something invisible has separated us amid this clamor. How is it possible for someone always among others to feel so alone? Is this loneliness the shadow of something greater? Modern loneliness isn't like an empty room. It's more like a crowded room where no one hears your voice, like a party where everyone talks but no one listens. Modern humans are often seen but not understood, heard but not comprehended. Connections are plentiful, but contacts are superficial, like messages exchanged quickly, but meaning never arriving. Is this loneliness from a lack of relationships, or the result of a particular type of relationship where true presence is absent, as if we are next to each other but not with each other? In the traditional world, humans saw themselves as part of a whole, family, tribe, nature, or a transcendent order, like a tree with roots in the soil and branches reaching the sky. Even if alone, they weren't abandoned. Their loneliness was set within a horizon of meaning. But modern humans have gradually lost these bonds. They have become more independent, but their roots have weakened, like a floating island in the ocean without an anchor. Individualism, which promised freedom, has sometimes led to an inner sense of vulnerability. Have we sacrificed belonging in the pursuit of independence? Has this independence come at the cost of loneliness? Social networks promised connection, but often amplified loneliness, like a bridge that shows only the surface without depth. We present our image, not our presence, an edited version of our lives, not the lived truth, as if we've put on a mask. In this space, humans are more seen but less touched. Few ask, "How are you really?" And fewer dare to answer honestly. Isn't today's loneliness the result of the gap between what we show and what we are? Haven't these displays distanced us from our true selves? Mysticism, whether in Islamic tradition or Eastern wisdom, doesn't see loneliness merely as a psychological problem. It views it as a sign of humans' disconnection from their existential truth, like a broken mirror that doesn't reflect fully. Mystics say humans become lonely when they experience themselves solely as a separate self. A self apart from others, from nature, and from existence, as if an invisible wall surrounds us. This separation creates isolation, even in a crowd. Isn't our loneliness from a profound misunderstanding of ourselves? Isn't this feeling a warning bell for returning to lost connections? In mysticism, the solution to loneliness isn't filling it with more relationships, but seeing it. Seeing loneliness as an experience that reveals something, not something to flee immediately, like a shadow pointing to light. Many mystical traditions value deliberate solitude and loneliness, not to escape the world, but to return to the root of connection, as if loneliness is a bridge to depth. Perhaps modern humans fear loneliness because in its silence, they confront questions without quick answers, like, who am I really? Does this fear hold us back from discovering ourselves? Rumi says humans lose themselves when they look too much outward, like a bird flying but forgetting its nest. Shams sees loneliness not as a sign of worthlessness, but of awakening, a sign that something in our way of living needs reconsideration, like an inner bell wanting to wake us. In this view, loneliness isn't an enemy. It's an invitation to pause, to return, to see what has been overlooked in the noise. Could our loneliness be the voice of something that wants to be heard? Does this voice guide us toward greater depth? Eastern wisdom also views loneliness from another angle. In Zen and Tao, human suffering begins here, seeing oneself as separate from life's flow, like a drop forgetting it's part of the river. When humans feel they must handle everything alone, existential pressure starts, like a heavy burden on solitary shoulders. But when they see themselves as part of a larger flow, even their loneliness takes another form, calmer, clearer, like a mirror showing everything in silence. Can we see loneliness not as a void, but as a space for reconnection? Does this view transform loneliness from suffering to opportunity? Says humans lose themselves when they look too much outward, like a bird flying but forgetting its nest. Shams sees loneliness not as a sign of worthlessness, but of awakening, a sign that something in our way of living needs reconsideration, like an inner bell wanting to wake us. In this view, loneliness isn't an enemy. It's an invitation to pause, to return, to see what has been overlooked in the noise. Could our loneliness be the voice of something that wants to be heard? Does this voice guide us toward greater depth? Modern humans often ask, how can I not be alone? But mysticism shifts the question. What have I disconnected from? A question that acts like a key, opening closed doors. This change alters the perspective. The issue isn't just the absence of others, it's the inability to be present with oneself, with others, with the moment, as if we are absent in the present. Perhaps today's loneliness relates more to the quality of our presence than to the number of people. Like presence lost in the clamor. If we restore true presence, might loneliness feel less heavy? This channel doesn't aim to cure or eliminate loneliness. It simply wants to create a pause for seeing, like a gentle light in darkness illuminating things. Perhaps if we step away from the rush for a moment, loneliness won't just be suffering, but a window to deeper understanding of ourselves and the world, as if loneliness is a bridge to forgotten bonds. The question isn't how to escape loneliness. It's whether we can stand in it and listen to what it says. Perhaps what we're seeking begins exactly from there, from the silence within this loneliness.